It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
Excuse me, Doctor.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that...
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might, as you might guess. We keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical...
Sure.
We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible. There's a lot of machinery behind it. The work we do might not. So, now that you're here and you've...
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here. Not like topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division...
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me.
Do you have time to examine my latest reports on batch 274?
Not yet. I've been reviewing Father's plans to expand our...
Hi,
I
Doc.
wonder how the Warwick
Welcome.
family is doing.
So good to have you here.
Young
Dr.
Wally must
Clayton
be close to
Holdren,
10 years old by
head
now.
of the Bioscience
It's
Division.
remarkable that
I
any
can't
child
wait
can
for you to see the
survive
work
for
we're
so
doing.
long up there, don't you
It's
think?
truly amazing.
I look forward...
In that case, as the name implies, our most... To that end, we've even started to... You probably saw...
Seems like there's nothing...
With hard work, I'm sure I've...
I'm not sure how...
Great. In any case,
I'm good for now.
take care then.
Is it true food supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she...
Excuse me, Doctor.
Ah, it's you.
Sure.
Yes, yes.
Don't worry. I promise.
Thank you. I do appreciate. Oh, before
Right.
I've been told to. You're to be given full.
Thank you.
Given that the relay is the only way to. In case this. If nothing else, it should demonstrate. Now, unless there's something.
I'm good for now.
All right.
I wish I had more time to spend with Quentin. No visible reaction to the place.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel.
Reporting.
Seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to
You're
knock
here.
some heads together.
Glad you made it.
They're dragging
That
me
armor
with
should serve you
targeting
well
package
in a
upgrades I asked
firefight.
for. Maybe I should take some courses with me.
We're all looking forward to working.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is
Doc.
between us
So,
and pretty much all the other departments.
Here you are. I'll be upfront. Despite you,
I'm sure you
Right. No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, our prime...
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain.
Certainly. The result. Our main
Sure.
coursers, they are.
Uh-huh.
But I gather you know. In fact,
I'm no stranger to combat.
even so... I suppose I'll have to ask robotics. Now, unless you...
I'm good for now.
Very well.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
Greetings, sir.
You can return to your duties and remember to record every symptom.
Can it wait?
Hey,
I'm listening. I'm at your service, General.
anything you want to talk about?
The Commonwealth's a lot bigger than I realized.
Nothing else for now.
No problem.
Here's that holotape you gave me. Full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
What do you hope to find?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
Hey,
Just point me. Yeah?
what are you thinking about?
Feels good to be out helping people, to be making a difference.
Anything you want to talk about?
Might be a good time to look for somewhere to spend the night.
Your thoughts?
Where to next?
What are you thinking about?
Best way to deal with the Brotherhood of Steel is to stay out of their way.
Your thoughts?
I hear a lot of talk about the railroad, helping free synths and all that.
That was all I had.
No problem.
Yes? Yes?
Heads up.
Point it out. Whatever you need, you've got it.
Nothing else for now.
No problem.
My daddy says your father's dead, but he looks so much older than you.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
I've seen my share of think tank science labs.
Oh, I assure you, none of them were quite like this place. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best. Now you...
You must be the courser I'm supposed to meet.
Yes, sir. Designation X688. I've already neutralized the perimeter guard. Just give the word, and we can start the assault on the main flotilla.
I'm getting less and less
Thought I heard
comfortable with
something
this whole
move.
thing.
No, no.
These assholes using the stealth blade. Only a fucking coward
Where'd that little
Gotta reload sometime, asshole!
We've got company. You've got this. Just keep your cool.
Hold up a moment, sir. There's something important I need to tell you.
I'm listening.
I'm going to give you B592's reset code. If he hears the code phrase, it'll reset his cognitive processes and make him docile. You'll need to say B592 initialize factory reset, followed by the authorization code Gamma 71 Epsilon. Once he's shut down, I can transport him safely back to the Institute.
Good. I'd like to avoid any unnecessary violence.
Worth trying it the easy way first, I guess.
Well, he might not be alone up there. Violence might be inevitable. That's all, sir. Ready when you are. I'm ready to move in, sir. The Raiders know we're coming. The sooner we get started, the better.
Well done. Gear, I'm gonna guess. You two are agents just like me. So, made it to the top. Is the Institute so desperate for resources that it's stealing plunder from honest, hard-working Commonwealth gangs?
B592 initialize factory reset authorization Gamma 71 Epsilon.
You okay? Gabriel, can you hear me? Shit, they did something! Take them out!
Keep going. Nice work, sir. I'll take this in. This is X688. Ready to fire. Send B592.
Randolph Safe House has got another dead drop.
I just heard the most fascinating rumor. The story goes that you actually found the Institute. Been there and back again. Sounds crazy, right?
It's all true.
Deacon says you used teleportation. I can't imagine. You must feel justifiably proud of what your Minutemen have achieved in such a short time. Eventually, the Minutemen will devise their own plan to deal with the Institute. But I doubt your soldiers will place any priority on rescuing the synths inside. I'm counting on you being as passionate about freeing synths as we are. Please, work with us instead.
I don't know.
Take your time. Think it over. But remember, the synth's fate is literally in your hands.
Desdemona.
Please, work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.
Sense.
The Minutemen are a reflection of the character of the Commonwealth people. And time again, that character has been proven to be rotten. The synths are tangible receptacles of their hatred of the Institute. Order them to help, and they'd mutiny.
I don't know.
Take your time. Think it over. But remember, the synth's fate is literally in your hands.
Make sure you're never followed here. It's all our asses if you are. How many synths cleared the Commonwealth last month?
One I know of. And you heard what happened to A9.
That's the out that went to shit, right?
Yeah, after Ticonderoga, all hell broke loose. Only one runner made it out.
The Institute must have been tailing A9
Please,
from the start.
Work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.
Rest in peace, brother.
If Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell, I'd be the first one to kick.
Attention all personnel. This is to serve as a reminder. Scribe Naraya's mole rat subjects are not pets. They are crucial military resources. As such, they are not to be fed by any personnel save Scribe Naraya and her team. Any violation of this policy will result in severe discipline.
strong, something to think about. Yes. I never liked having squires aboard a warship, but Maxon thinks they need to train under fire.
Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape from their facility. I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood Knight. However, you've secured passage to and from their facility, which was one of our primary goals. So, I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans. I now have 2 missions for you to complete. First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away. There could be data vital to the success of our mission on that tape, so we can't afford to take any chances. The second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering. We don't have time for this, Knight. Say something. Come back here, Knight. You aren't going near that teleporter until you've heard me out.
Elder Maxon.
Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated. I'm quite... Since you've unexpectedly... First and foremost, there could be data vital to... The second part of your... About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began... During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear...
A nuclear engineer. Interesting.
Securing useful resources during wartime is critical.
Sure.
That said, after some time, she developed differences we're fairly certain that her... Come back here, Knight. You aren't going near that teleporter until you've heard me out.
Pam wants to talk to you. She's in back. You're the one that's going to the
Desdemona.
Tom's dying to talk to you.
Please, work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.
I'll stick with my people in the Minutemen.
Of course I'm disappointed. But hopefully in time you'll come around. The fate of the synths depends on it.
thought I'd see our flag flying over the castle again.
You need something, General?
I hope you're finding the broadcast useful.
Hey, General.
This is Radio Freedom. All quiet here.
Pam needs you.
Stay tuned for Minutemen alerts.
Please, work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.
I'll stick with my people in...
Of course.
Confirming presence of rogue variable. Dispensing data.
Our latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape from their facility. I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood, Knight. However, you've secured passage to and from their facility, which was one of our primary goals. So, I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans. I now have 2 missions for you to complete. First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away. There could be data vital to the success of our mission on that tape, so we can't afford to take any chances. The second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting civilian scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison Lee, a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
That's fortunate.
Yes, it was. Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
She was a valuable resource. It was a mistake to let her leave.
Agreed. I wish our predecessors would have had your foresight. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on, and it needs her attention.
I hope this is worth it.
If everything goes according to our plans, this mission will place us squarely on the road to victory. Just keep your mind on the mission, and don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck, Knight.
Station keeping maintained. Thruster stable.
Trying to minimize reactor jitter.
Adjusting compression rate.
Lucky to have her.
Heads up.
You're a Minuteman, aren't you? Thought so. Oh, just wanted to say thanks for everything you fellows do.
Thanks for saying that.
We need more people like you. Here, take this. It's nothing much, but I hope it'll help the cause.
Every little bit helps. We'll be sure to put this to good use.
Yes?
Hi.
Can I help with something?
Hey.
Sturgis, remember that holotape with all the Institute data? I need it back.
Oh, yeah? Why? What have you got cooking?
I'm working on something with the Brotherhood of Steel. They want to look at the data I got from the Institute. Sturgis, remember that holotape with all the Institute data? I need it back.
Oh, yeah? Why?
I'm working on something with the Brotherhood of Steel. They want to look at the data I got from the Institute.
The Brotherhood, huh? I sure hope you know what you're doing. Here you go. I've already made myself a copy.
Man, just look at all these old planes. It's hard to believe they could actually fly.
I can't believe super mutants were human ones. How did science get so wrong?
Sense, FEV.
Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
I wasn't worried. After all, I built the device myself.
I have confidence in everything I built too. But that's because I'll only deal with technology that I understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
Hopefully it'll reveal a weakness in their defenses.
That would be the best case scenario. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, your mission to recruit Dr. Lee still needs to be completed. I believe Elder Maxson gave you all of the details. Good luck, Knight.
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him.
I'm glad to see you return safely. I know the telephone.
Gabriel and his gang were sick bastards, hanging their victims.
Well, we can do... But enough about that. I couldn't have hoped for a better. While you were away, you'll find all... Go and have a look.
Father is more than just a leader. He is our creator.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't reach.
Sir, we've had another situation. Red.
What? This is the third time in 2 weeks. This is unacceptable. How could this happen?
We think there was a system glitch. We're looking into it.
You're all useless. In the meantime, tell the others to be on high alert. I want more
Your new
patrols,
quarters are here,
more
sir.
rounds.
Right away, sir.
If you see
Hey.
anything even
Your
remotely
quarters are just inside, sir.
This absolutely cannot happen again. Got it?
Yes, sir.
When you're finished
Understood.
here, sir, Father wants to see you. Yes, sir. Sir. It was an honor to fight at your side. A successful mission on all counts, sir. I'm looking forward to the next mission.
There's a lot of hubris around here. I don't care for it.
Doctor.
You again. What do you want now? You're obviously here for a reason, and you've already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you.
You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
I'm only here with good intentions. You have my word.
You're giving me your word, even though we just met? Fine. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone.
Are you happy here?
You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking?
The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor.
Needs my help. Why? They seemed to have everything under control when I left.
The Brotherhood valued your presence, and we'd like you to come back.
Well, how sweet of them. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here?
I give up. What would it take to convince you?
All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil. Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab, and he was killed. I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory sealed, saying that it was contaminated. The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions. If you bring me solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood and consider your offer. Do we have a deal?
I know this may come as a shock, but Dr. Virgil is still alive. I met him myself.
Oh, please. Do you really think a cheap tactic like that is going to work on someone like me? Stop trying to avoid the legwork by lying. Either you get me the evidence, or we have nothing else to talk about. Deal?
Deal.
All right. Dr. Virgil's lab was in the Biosciences Division. I can give you a code that will get you into the section, but the lab itself has been sealed, so you'll have to breach it on your own. I'd tell you to be quiet about it, but your Brotherhood and discretion isn't exactly your strong suit. And finally, if you get caught, we never had this conversation.
When are you going to tell me about this mysterious Phase 3?
No, I can't talk about it. Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
Look alive.
What is it? Whatever you need, you've got it.
How do you feel about our relationship?
Feels good to be out helping people, to be making a difference.
What's on your mind?
You know how to handle yourself. I'll give you that.
Nothing else for now.
No problem.
and I'll see if I can't make a trade for one.
Operating at full capacity.
Hello, Father. Tell me, what would you do when someone has stolen from you?
That's a loaded question. What's been stolen from you?
Institute property is not often taken from us. We cannot react lightly when it happens. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient.
Uh-huh. They mean well. They're only doing...
You dealt with Libertalia. That, usually, they are a
Right.
I'm afraid we have learned the current.
Sounds pretty simple.
Hopefully, yes. But it's important that we act. We also don't want the brother.
I'll act quickly.
You'll have a contact.
Weather alert. Anomaly detected.
Got it. That's it. Nice. That's it.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone! Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan. And if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the Coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
Doctor.
Took you long enough to find that evidence. Let me see what you've got.
Here you go.
A holotape. This better not be a waste of my time.
I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the Coursers can find me.
They lied to me. They lied to me, and I didn't even realize how far it went. All those years of loyalty. For nothing.
At least the Brotherhood never lied to you.
I'm such a fool. I came to the Institute to get away from the Brotherhood. From the whole world. I just wanted to do my research in peace. Father took me in and gave me access to cutting-edge technology that I only dreamed existed. I became jaded. I thought that the Institute cared, that they wanted to better mankind. Maybe in their own twisted way they still do. But now I realize if you can't trust the people you're working for, then it's all pointless. If they lied about Dr. Virgil, who knows what else they've been lying about? Or what their plans are for my work. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.